giving what I needed to give when I was in my 20s. I didn't know my body. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back.
Wow. Now
I could do all of those things plus more. I understand who I am as a woman. My emotional maturity is here. No. You can have that argument you want. I know I'm a hot commodity. Didn't know what I liked. I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back.
Wow.
I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back.
Wow.
I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back.
Wow.
But women have sexual liberation too. That's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted. That face right there.
Sexual liberation is a scam.
Expound on that.
It is a scam that gets women to act out of what is truly natural. It is not natural for us to have multiple sexual partners. It's just not. It's not natural for us to be
But men do it all
through.
the time, Sarah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're different. It is a double
But
standard.
Sarah,
it's a double standard.
Sarah.
Sexual liberation, you could be as free as you want to be. If that's what you want to do, go ahead, do you, boo. But it is really hard to outlive the title of being a hoe. You cannot be a hoe and think for 1 second, especially if that man is connected in the city, that any man that's also connected to that man that is also high value, high earning and masculine would want to choose you. Because ultimately, deep down, I believe, and y'all let me know in these comments, but most men want to think that their girl she's a good girl until they're with him. Men don't want you to be able to imagine, oh, my friend Joe over there, my friend Jay over there, my friend Mark, and my friend Daquan, they all smashed my lady. I actually was having a conversation with somebody and he was saying he's been very private about who he's dating. And somebody was asking him, well, who is it? Are you ever just going to say? And he was like, nah, man, you'll find out when you find out. And the guy responded, man, it's so funny to me when dudes try to be all private with who they dating and then they come out after they have feelings for her and find out everybody's ran through her. Like, nobody wants that embarrassment. It is embarrassing. And so I'm saying for ladies, if you want a high value, high earning, masculine man, sexually liberate yourself. You better learn your bodies in new ways you never knew your body before. I don't know what it is that you got to do. Pray about it. Talk to God. Take up a hobby. Get some girlfriends. Go out. Drink some tea. Have more water. Less soda. No takeout. Get into becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on that so you can attract what it is that you really want. Because there is no way. I don't care what anybody says. And I hate when people say, they be like, well, I would choose a woman. You can turn a hoe into a housewife. No, if you are outside of the entertainment industry and you are outside of sports, if you're outside of that, business owners, entrepreneurs, baby, it's not happening. You know, it's just, I can't see it. It is a scam. Don't fall for the scam. Sexual liberation is a way for you to disqualify yourself from a lot of things that you actually want.
Seen a generation of women like I have today, where women want to be men so badly. Y'all want to lead the relationship. Y'all want to be the leaders. Y'all want to dictate everything. Y'all want to be combative and argue with the man. Why do you want to be a man so badly? But I'm going to tell you why a lot of these women get these toxic traits. It's because they were raised by single moms who literally hated men because they decided to not heal from their trauma. And so they teach this nonsense to their daughters. So then their daughters grow up and then come out here and literally try to ruin men's lives and be combative and want to lead the relationship and want to argue about double standards. Oh, well, if a man can sleep around with as many women as he wants to, then I should be able to do it too and not be judged. No, that's not how that goes. First of all, what happened to being a lady? What happened to being a lady? Nobody wants that no more. Y'all, it really needs to stop because y'all only talk about double standards and how y'all don't like it when it benefits you. Y'all need some healing. You're not a man. Stop trying to be a man. Let the man lead. It's okay to help him, to be his helper like it was designed to be. Y'all gotta get it together.
Most women are a liability more than they are an asset. And what I mean by that is a lot of them enter into a relationship just to kind of see how much they can get away with and how much they can get. But the sad thing is that no matter what, you're always going to lose. But it's up to you to decide how much you lose, because one way or another, you're going to be paying her with either your time, your attention, your energy, and even your money. So what you want to do is make sure she's more of an asset than a liability. Now, an asset looks like someone that's going to come into your frame. She's going to believe in your dreams because she knows that your dreams are going to be the betterment for her as well. So when you win, she wins. So a woman that becomes an asset is going to think win-win. That's the synergy in the relationship. She's going to know that if I win, if I do something good, it's going to be for the betterment of the relationship, not just betterment of myself. So you want to make sure that you're looking for that type of energy and connection, because that's the synergy in the relationship. That's where you both win, and that's when you both grow and become better. So that's my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments.
Look, I didn't want to bring this up, but since everyone out here acting like body count doesn't matter, let's talk about the facts. Real facts, not Twitter fingers and TikTok therapists. First of all, men of value. I'm talking about men who built themselves up, got their purpose, principles, and maybe even a retirement plan. We're not out here shopping for someone with a romantic history that sounds like a Call of Duty kill streak. I'm like 5, 10, 15. At that point, I'm not dating. I'm applying for an alumni list. Now, before you cancel me, let's get scientific. A study from the Institution for Family Studies, a real place, found that women with fewer sexual partners before marriage report higher marital satisfaction and lower divorce rate. Why would I place myself in a marriage situation where I'm with a woman I can't please or satisfy her because she had way too many sexual encounters? Moreover, why should I enter a marriage where compatibility may be an issue due to different past experience and expectation regarding intimacy? I could generalize this. Men are in it for the long haul. We do not want to be bothered with a female mate that will divorce us and take half of our hard-earned resources. Modern women are divorcing men at an alarming rate for being bored. That is the big, disgusting word. Bored. Body count matters. Boom! Mic drop. You don't have to like the results, but you can't unpeer review them. And don't even get me started on oxytocin. That's the cuddling hormone. The stuff that makes women bond emotionally after intimacy. But here's the kicker. Repeated hookups with multiple partners can desensitize that oxytocin response over time. Translation: the more times she's connected, the less likely she's going to feel that deep bond again. It's like trying to super glue a coffee mug, but together, and it just fall apart. After the 5th time, at some point, it just leaks and doesn't hold water. Doesn't hold a coffee, doesn't hold a tea, whatever you want to drink. Essentially, the woman is broken. In my part of town, we call women with multiple sexual partners who can't pair bond total. Oh yeah, total. When you unfortunately get into a major vehicle accident, an insurance company will send out your insurance claim adjuster, and they will determine if your car is worth repairing or what they would analyze as total damage beyond repair. They will say total damage beyond repair. I remember I had an insurance, I got into a major accident, and he looked at the vehicle, he took some picture, he like, total. I'm like, what do you mean? It's total. I'm like, I don't get it. He said total damage beyond repair. That's where I got that from. A lot of you women are total damage beyond repair. Please don't get upset or mad at me for informing you about the truth. I'm just a messenger. I love women. I want to see you happy, and I want to see you fulfill your lifelong dreams. I would love to see you go off in the sunset happy forever like a Disney movie. Meanwhile, men biologically are wired to be more protective over the women they invest in. Men are created in God's image, and nothing can change or manipulate that. Nothing. Men love hard. We put our hearts on the line. Although we would never risk doing that with a promiscuous woman, we have too much data out there that warns us about bad women, no good women, men hating women, feminist women, and most of all, broken women who are total broken beyond repair. Call it caveman brain. I call it DNA insecurity, which is good for men. Either way, we care a lot, ladies. Because if I'm going to give you my last name, my legacy, and half of my protein shake, I kind of want to know I'm not standing in line behind 17 other dudes like I'm standing in the line in a DMV facility waiting to renew my driver license. It is a shameful and embarrassing thing for a man to be the 49th person or the 10th person to take a woman seriously for a relationship when the other men she's had relations with did not perceive her as a good catch. Ladies, a high body count matters. High body count is like a review of a product. Men, on the other hand, men covets anything good, valuable, rare, and anything they want to have for a long time and keep it for themselves. We don't want to share you with the whole world. We don't want the whole world, the whole neighborhood, cities, different states, different countries to have you, and we're trying to be exclusive with you. It will not happen. We can't fathom that in our own micro brain. It's in our biology. We can't do that. If the whole world had you, you're not worth nothing, because why they didn't wife you up? Is there something about you why they didn't wife you up? Please take that into consideration. Men have been saying this for God knows how long, and for some apparent reason, women cannot compute that. That is why good girls always win. We marry the good girls because good girls have they're either virgins or they have body count less than 3. We don't want to marry a woman who's doing marathons to sleep with the most men they possibly can just because they look good. Nowadays, you have some of you women who practice promiscuity, you modern women, you guys will open your legs for anything that looks kind of cute, handsome, sexy, and rich. Some of you women are like the revolving door that automatically pick up heat sensors. As soon as a human walk by the door, it automatically opens. That is how some of you women are. As soon as you see a hot guy, you open your mouth and you open your legs and you can't help yourself. That is not marriage material. It is not. Forget what the popular demand says. Forget what the feminists are telling you. We are not going to marry you. You will be recreational use only. That is why a lot of you women are being and getting ghosted. They have sex with you one time, ghost. You're making it too hard for them, ghost. If you're mid, ghost. You could be pretty and really good looking, but if it's not tight and we know that you just give it up easily, ghost. Please keep that into consideration. Keep that into mind, ladies. Now, Remember this, 10 or more sexual partners who did not want to cuff you, or better yet, put a ring on it, the common denominator is yourself. Ladies, you are the problem. If you fail to identify your own relationship problems and self-reflect on it, then you will continue to walk that broad road of self-denial, and the results will be the same or maybe worse. Now, your body count has increased by 30 or more with no positive, desirable outcome for yourself. They say insanity is keep repeating yourself, expecting a different result. Some of you women, you modern women, are continuing doing the same thing over and over and over again and get pissed off and mad at men because no one wants to wife you up or even consider you for a long-term relationship. And you keep saying that it's the man's fault, it's the fact. Ladies, we are the buyers. You are the sellers. You gotta sell us a tangible product. We want products that's gonna last long. I wanna buy a television, a 4K or maybe 8K television that's gonna last 7 to 8 to maybe 15 years until they come out with something brand new. I don't want to buy a television and then have to spend extended warranty that only lasts 2 years and for it to break down. I spent $1,000 on a television only to buy more. So that means I spent $2,000. That's the same thing with you ladies. We don't want a woman who has a high sexual appetite for multiple variety of men. Some of you women just can't help yourself. You like the variety, which is cool with us. We don't care if you like the variety. We will just leave you alone and leave us alone. Women who like the variety, who like multiple sexual partners and cannot stay with one person, that's okay. That is you. Don't get mad if we don't take you seriously. You're not marriage material. Leave us alone. Leave all of us alone who wants to get married, please. I'm imploring you, please. Right? So no, it is not insecurity, it's selectivity. And if you think body count doesn't matter to high value men and or desirable men, just ask yourself this. Would Drake or Timothy Chalamet would date a girl with a 12-man roster and a group chat nickname like the Hiker? Probably not. Even rappers with jet skis got standards. So yeah, I don't care if you have a pass, but if your pass got its own zip code and highlight reel, respectfully, I pass like Tom Brady.